I love it. Let's just keep the balance how it is. Luffy is supposed to be main character. He is fit to be the main character because
Mm-hmm.
he is the pirate. Well, he will become Pirate King.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Irby, you can't.
when
Allegedly.
Nah.
Zoro
You
and
got
Sanji
two
will
One
help
Piece
him.
fans in this bitch now, Irby. What's up?
Allegedly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Irbal Sinergy's The Shop. I'm your host, as always, Sinji. With me, my co-host, Irby. I hate you so much.
Hello there. Yeah, the audience was clapping. Had to do my signature intro.
First
I'm
time
here.
ever, 120th episode, we brought in a new guest. Now, I miss Pete. I'm not going to lie. I do miss Pete. He's been with us for every 10th episode since we started doing this shebang. But I reached out to my homie, Sammy. She said she was willing to do it. So welcome, guys. Sammy, Irby, can you do the clapping thing?
Hi guys. I feel so welcomed.
Thanks for doing this with us. And being willing to sit in your car because you also have a noisy household. I shun my family to the other side of the house when I do the podcast.
I can't do that. Not in my. I
Or
have
the
paper walls, so
Itachi.
I just decided to do it here. But thank you for the invite.
No problem.
Yeah. You'd be alright if you just pulled a Itachi.
Nah, bro.
You don't have to worry about it.
I'm quite fond of my family. I'm good right now on the Itachi.
I'm kidding anyway, my guy.
I don't think Sammy's that far in Naruto to know what like pulling an Itachi means.
Well, they told you like the first couple episodes.
Yeah, but like I don't. It's been a while. Sammy, do you know what like Itachi did?
I know Itachi was massacred the family in the village or something like that.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be the villain, but he wasn't the villain. That's what I'm getting the vibes from. Don't worry, I am gonna watch that as soon as I catch up with One Piece too. So Naruto's on my
So
list
never.
as well.
In
So
other
never.
words, you're never watching
He's never
One
gonna watch
Piece.
Naruto.
Coming out with episodes weekly for the next 20 years
Just catch all the recaps.
until Luffy's son becomes Pirate King. Okay.
Yes.
It's listen. I'm just saying. All right, flavor of the week. Irby, do you got one?
Yeah. It's coming out of this week's chapter of One Piece.
Stop.
No, I'm kidding.
That was a stop. 'Cause we didn't have a chapter this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Cause I definitely watched all the stuff this week because
I also watched. Yeah, I watched.
didn't realize it was 120, but
I didn't realize until I was editing 119. I was like, oh shit, next week is
So you-
120.
till you said something. I was like, oh yeah, cause I watched all the stuff for the deadline. Yeah. It's Thorfinn was I give it to him this week because he taught himself how to throw a sword, which is pretty fun.
It was purely by accident too. It was just like he threw in a fit of rage, and then like it happened. It's like, oh, hold on, might be onto
Yeah.
something here.
Yeah, because I throw knives. I have a little knife target. Haven't thrown them in a little while though, but they are fun.
This black guy now. Aside
I
from
might
Sheldon.
be. You'd never throw knives?
I have, but like I'm not the right skin complexion for that.
Yeah, I throw knives, axes, shoot bows and arrows.
Shooting bows is fun.
Yeah.
Sammy, do you have a flavor? Do you have? I think I explained it to you, right?
No, you didn't.
It's lies. Okay, so flavor of the week is something that since we call it that because we're on a week-to-week basis, but you can just anything off your memory, something that like stuck with you that you watched recently, like, yo, that was fucking crazy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you did tell me. My bad. I told you what I was gonna say. It was basically Zoro fighting the strong man. I'm very far behind, guys, so don't judge me. I just started Wano, so they're at episode 900, and that's when Zoro was fighting the strong man, right? And all of a sudden he goes gorilla. I was like, oh shit! Like his biceps just like pumped up. I was like, okay. Like it's too much for me right now, but like I was into that. That stuck with me. And honestly, if I see more of that type of Zoro, I would not be mad. That's all I can say.
Stop. That's too much.
How would you feel if Zoro was the main character instead of Luffy?
Stop.
No, honestly,
Real
no.
question.
Honestly, Luffy being the main character is great. I love Luffy, and having Zoro as his vice captain, amazing. So the dynamic that they both have, and with Sanji too, I love it. Let's just keep the balance how it is. Luffy is supposed to be main character. He is fit to be the main character because he is the pirate. Well, he will become pirate king. So
Yeah, Irby, you can't.
Allegedly.
Zoro,
Nah,
Zoro
you
and
got
Sanji
two
will
One
help
Piece
him.
fans in this bitch now, Irby. What's up?
Allegedly. But yeah, no.
So
She
I
said he's
believe
supposed to be, which doesn't mean like, definitively that
Uh,
she's
no.
against
From
Zoro
okay,
being.
in my opinion,
Yeah.
in my strong opinion, Luffy is main character. He is OP. That's all I can.
I mean, they're all the main characters, but he's like the main one. You know what I'm saying?
He's like the top tier main. All right,
He's
I
the
love
main
Luffy, but Zoro wins my heart. But that doesn't mean that he should be main character. Luffy
Wins your
is main
heart.
character. Like
Do you
that's
hear
it.
that? That's very heartwarming. Zoro. Luffy ain't warming hearts over here.
Yo, stop. Luffy gets me hyped, bro. Especially
Hey,
now that he's got more of like a badass smile when he's fighting.
I say the One Piece fan said Zoro warmed the heart. Didn't say anything about Luffy. So I mean, speaks for itself, my guy.
I don't know a female who watches One Piece that isn't obsessed with Zoro or Law.
Law is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yo, Laws. Oh my. Yeah.
I wouldn't be worried about being on episode 900, Sammy, because my gas attendant who like filled my glass in the morning, I had to go to work. Who saw my pictures, stickers on the back of One Piece, like, yo, cool stickers. I just started. I'm on Alabasta. I'm like, you're not avoiding shit.
You just gotta jump to like 420 and just go from there.
Stop. No, you shouldn't miss
No,
any of the
you
journey.
can't skip. No, you can't skip no episodes. Every episode has
No, there's something you need
even
to
even the sucky what are the
No,
fuzzy
you can
parents.
fuck the fillers. Stop. You can skip fillers.
skip them
Those
all
are
to 420.
yeah. Anyway, but
No, a lot of One Piece fillers are actually good, but I would skip the freaking games with Split Head. I'm
yeah,
never
I
watching
know.
that again.
anyway, yeah. But what was I gonna say? I've been avoiding spoilers because something big happened. I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know. I deleted the Facebook app, right? I didn't delete my account. I just deleted the Facebook app. Instagram, I don't go on it. Whatever people send me, that's all I see. And they know not to send me no spoilers. Like, and even my friend Ruby, she said, don't go on Funimation because Funimation has like a background of One Piece and that has a huge spoiler on it. So now I had to, delete my Funimation app and just go on Crunchyroll and use Carlos's account for One Piece. I was like, well, this like, but that's to the extreme of how I'm avoiding shit because I was scarred when I got spoiled for something in One Piece in particular. So
We can
I
talk
learned my
about it.
lesson.
What event scarred you? Go into that
Listen.
little detail.
So this was when not that I just started One Piece, but like I was binging One Piece, and then all of a sudden I get this, you know how you're scrolling through Instagram the videos, right? There's this one video that goes, "Oh, the last words of these characters, right?" Rengoku was on it, right? I was like, "Oh, right," and then Ace was on it, and he said "arigato." I was like, "Wait a minute!" I was like, "Ace fucking dies," and what's the first thing I did, Carlos? I
Just went through like a
messaged you.
panic
I
attack,
messaged
bro.
you.
Like
I
a
messaged
panic
you
attack.
a whole bunch of voice messages. I was like, Carlos, tell me it's not fucking true. Tell me Ace doesn't fucking die. I don't believe this. What is this shit? Like, I went off. And then I told my brothers, and my brothers were like, oh, huge bimbo. Like, and I didn't know. I didn't know that he was going to die. Like, legitimately, I was watching that. And then I was afraid of watching it. And then Marineford happened. And then he dies. And then I was on a hiatus for like 3 months because that hurt me.
Bro, she
Oh,
stopped
man.
watching for months.
That's why you ain't finished it because you left. You left the chance unfinished.
She stopped watching for months, bro. She was grieving this nigga hard.
They gave 200 episodes. That's 3 months you left off.
even after she
Oh
started,
my
even
god.
after she deemed herself okay enough to keep watching again, start watching again, anything Ace related resulted to tears.
Yes. And it just hurts so much. And the episode where Garp goes back to the village and then Dan was like, "You motherfucker, you saw him die, you didn't do anything." I
I,
stopped. I had to stop that episode. I couldn't. I
I'll be
could
honest,
not.
that scene made me tear up more than like Ace actually dying.
No, what is wrong with you?
I knew it was coming. I
Oh
was
my
like, "There's
god.
no way he makes it out of this." Like Luffy, first of all,
Oh.
Luffy's getting his ass handed to him, and all these big names that are just watching him are not helping at all.
Only thing is that Ace could have, I don't know, Oda should have not killed Ace off. And I've heard and I read somewhere that Oda kind of regrets doing that, killing off Ace. All what should have happened is that after
Oh,
we find out that Sabo was still alive, right? I would have been
he's still
so
alive.
so
Hold on,
happy.
hold on.
Wait.
Sabo's still
Sabo,
alive?
what?
Yeah, I didn't know he's still alive.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh
You're,
my god!
you're past her. Shut the hell up.
Oh my god! I thought it spoiled something for you.
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry. But like
there's
I
nothing
thought,
about.
it would have been nice if Sabo and Ace like linked up and said, "Hey, what's up? Like you're not dead. Like, hey, I don't know."
Technically, they did link up because the flame fruit, that's part of Ace.
Yeah, it's not enough though because Ace never found out that Sabo was alive.
It's like eating memories. He,
Is
he
that true?
knew.
By the way, do they actually get their memories? I don't. Do
I
they
just
get the
made that
memories
up.
of the person?
Nope, I have no
They had it
idea.
before.
No. I don't think
I made it up.
That's
Oh, you made it up.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
I read that somewhere, but I was like,
it's a
that's a
different
theory.
anime that does it.
Okay.
Okay, all right, hold on. Before I forget, my flavor this week is from Teenage Mercenary again, and it was basically Ijin to save his grandfather who got kidnapped. He took out 4 whole squads, like a Delta unit. I'm sorry, 3 whole squads: a Delta unit, a Charlie unit, and a Beta unit by himself. And then faced the leader of those units one on one, beat her, all to save his grandpa. My man is a walking, ruthless, ass kicking waiting to happen. And now we can officially go back to Sammy's journey. And by the way, Irby, I just want you to know the spoiler she's trying to avoid right now. She's could have seen it so many times between reels she sends me. I'm like, yo, how are you avoiding this shit? Like I'm seeing it right. Like I don't know what you focus on when you watch reels, but like it is there
I
for you
don't
to
know what you're
see.
talking about.
Yeah, you have to message me the spoiler, so I won't say it on air.
Oh my god, like
Because I was sending some videos, right? And then he would say, like, did you not see something? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, just delete the video. Don't watch it again. I'm like, oh, okay. I
she's
Sometimes
seen.
I focus.
No, she didn't see it. She didn't see it, but like I've kept track of it. So she's seen the current spoiler, or she's had the opportunity to see the current spoiler multiple times. She's had the opportunity to see Luffy's Gear 4 transformation multiple times. She's had the opportunity to see Luffy's Snake Man transformation multiple times. I'm like, bro, what? I'm impressed that you like don't notice this.
I have ADHD. Sometimes I can't focus on something. Like, I focus on one thing in particular, and that's it. I have, like, tunnel vision.
I was
And I don't see anything else around it. I don't know where, like, what videos in particular had that spoiler before I got to it. I don't know.
I'll tell you right, there's nothing
But
One Piece related that I watch on Instagram that doesn't somehow have it somewhere there. But like I'll look at something and I'll look at it and I'm just like, Sammy won't notice this. I know for a fact she's not gonna notice this. And it's right there. It's like in plain sight. It's like a fucking cherry on a cake. It's just
oh,
there.
see, if it's that small, then no. I don't know. If it's that small,
You're not gonna
then
notice a
I'm not
cherry on the
gonna-
top of a cake.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm gonna notice the cake first, and then the cherry last. You know, that's my thing. I'll notice the big ass thing first, right? Because that's the main vision. That's the main focus. and then anything else around it that's like smaller in detail, I'm not gonna focus on it.
Fair.
That's
Don't
just
sweat the
it.
details. You're a macro perspective person. I see.
Okay, so for someone like Irby, it took 400 episodes for him to actually like start thinking this deserves the attention. Maybe deserves the attention it's getting. I don't know what your exact thoughts were, but like, how long did it take for you to get into it, Sammy?
Honestly, after they helped Nami out
Arlong
in part
Park.
with like Along Park. Because
I
as soon as Luffy gave
That was
her
300
gave the
episodes
cat
right
to her,
there.
that was not
yeah, it's
300
not.
We got
episodes.
300
Stop.
episodes to get
No,
into
That
this.
is not
no,
300 episodes. Stop.
no, it's not. That was
Um,
like not even. That was even.
Cause
No,
you go meeting Luffy, you go to Logio time. No, not Logio time. You go to get
yeah,
Zoro. After Zoro,
yes.
you kind of just have
Nami comes in.
you go to Buggy. Once Buggy, you go to
Hmm.
Usopp, and after Usopp, you go to Sanji.
Yeah.
That's like
So
within
for
like
me,
150 episodes, I think.
yeah. So it
like
wasn't
episode 50.
really. Wow, that's all. That I thought that was like I thought I was gonna say like episode 50 or something like that. I
Uh,
didn't think it was that deep.
I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there. I could check right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
How?
Season 1, episode, what, two? No, did it have the ship before or after?
No, no, they didn't have the ship yet. Wait, did they?
No. Before Nami, no, they got the Mary when they
Yeah,
reached
they got
Nami.
the Mary already. Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
post Usopp,
They
yeah.
did.
So
Mm-hmm.
let me see. Arlong. As soon as you see like the shark dude, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, that's like episode 40. Took a while.
It
No,
took 40. It took 40
30
episodes.
episodes. Yeah.
See, it wasn't that much. So, but that
What?
one kind of
Yo, I
locked
like
me in.
I like the
40 episodes to get
exponential
the
number
third
I
person of
said.
your crew? Are you serious? That's a wow.
Nah, man.
That's
So
not
like
a while.
I say this all the time. Like I feel like with and it could be with you too, Irby, and like maybe it's why it took up to like Arlong Park with Sammy. With animes like that, they're like or like they're kind of like the OGs, you know what I mean? Dragon Ball is the true OG,
Mhm.
and then Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece being like the big three, the original big three. Those animes start off a lot slower than current animes. So like for it to get good for a lot of people, you gotta like get into it first. Like you gotta give it some time to build up for you because like though that was at a time animes did not. I don't think people were like scared to start off slow, like just start building the world and setting up everything that's going around them. I mean, I just read an article not too long ago. Oda said like One Piece was supposed to be over like a long time ago, but like
And it should have been.
Mhm.
stop,
What?
stop. This will forever be known as the best world building anime ever.
It is though.
Mm.
Who thinks of a moving Elephant Island? Like who? Mm,
I've seen it
that was.
somewhere else.
I don't
I
know.
seen a rock
I
that looked
haven't
like
seen
that
it,
thing.
Yeah.
but no, it's a good One Piece. I mean, it's a good anime. What Carlos pointed out was true. We're so used to like a lot of the animes that are out now currently. They already have the build up like by episode 2, right? And the oldies, right? It's like it starts off slow, 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 slow. That's why for me, it's not like I didn't want to get into it. I wanted to already get into it because one, my brothers, both of them are into that, right? And I wanted to have like some kind of connection with them, and have something to talk about, some because just to be the big sister and have a conversation with them. So I got into it because originally too, when I would give on Toonami, I did like it. I remember liking it. So I got back into that, and then by that episode, I'm telling you that when as soon as Nami asked for Luffy's help, and he said, "Duh, I'm gonna help you." That's where I was like, okay, this is good. I'm
Uh,
gonna keep this. So
yeah, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure watching Nami for stab her arm repeatedly because of the tattoo. The first time I watched
yes,
that gave me chills. I was like, oof.
Yeah,
But like, you don't get
understandable too.
something like that right away. Like, you compare the first episode of One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach to like the first episode of Demon Slayer. Tanjiro's family got murked first episode.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, who killed him? Why did they kill him? And why didn't she turn into, why is she not like the other vampires or whatever? So it's like
Sammy, demons, Demon
demons,
Slayer,
not that. Yeah,
demons.
demons. I couldn't think of the word. I wasn't thinking. Why wasn't she like the other demons? She protected Tanjiro, and I was like, wait, like that's what gets you in right away. But I guess within
Oh,
time,
Naruto
also,
pretty
like if
got
you
me
think
pretty.
about it, the attention span of people also have lowered. Like that's why Vine happened. That's why TikTok is a thing. So you gotta like now creators are thinking about, okay, what's the first thing that we can grasp the viewer's attention
Mm-hmm.
and not prolong it, just like how One Piece and Dragon Ball did and Naruto did,
Yeah,
Thoughts, Irby?
the first Naruto episode had me hooked. Boy, I couldn't wait to watch
Stop your
more.
fucking line, dog. Stop. I remember that first episode like there's no tomorrow. There's no fucking way that first episode is hooking anyone right now.
Well, not other people, but me. I was like, oh man, oh
I mean, like
boy,
right now. I mean, if
you
you
want to be.
compare, like, if you watched Demon Slayer, if you take someone who hasn't watched Naruto or Demon Slayer, you make them watch the first episode of each anime, they're gonna watch Demon Slayer first before they watch Naruto. 100%.
Mm.
It's quite possible. I'm not disputing that fact. I'm just saying I would
It's like
watch
for this.
Naruto.
It's like with Kime for us, the aristocrat one. Like we keep watching another episode, hoping it starts getting good because we're already expecting like, yo, this shit should have popped off a long time ago. But like if this anime that we're currently watching on the podcast came out 2 generations ago or like 10, 15 years ago, we would not be questioning the pace of it at all.
Nah, I would.
I don't think I would.
I'd be like, man, nothing's happened that piques my interest still, other than episode 8 when they did something which shows part of his power. But yeah, I'm still mad they made him. Man, oh no, that was this week's episode. I'm not gonna
Yeah, relax,
get
Irby.
into
Chill,
it. I was
chill.
like, man,
I'm a little
yeah,
upset
I'll
about
give it.
something too. I think it's the same thing, but relax.
Yeah, I'm like, man, listen, hyperbolic time chamber.
Touch me in the morning and walk away. The fuck is this?
All right, but continue. I digress.
Okay, so Sam, you were hooked in Arlong Park.
Mhm.
So from then on, what are like? Tell us about your journey. Tell us about the journey because it was a sporadic journey. And trust me, I know how long it fucking takes you to get through everything because you have my account. I was like, yeah,
And you
it's,
watch it 3 times.
And you can have your account, and you can see where I'm at and what I'm where I'm
Just
stopping at.
I was
Like
like,
there was one point.
bro, she had such a nice pace going, and then the thing came out, and then she just stopped. All momentum gone. Like, fuck.
I didn't think that was gonna happen though, but I really like. Oh God! All right, so all that happened. Luffy kicked the shit out of him, right? And and then Nami was like really grateful. She took the tree into the Mary, and I was like, well, when when they showed the death of her, her stepmom, it's not her biological mom. I cried, bro. That was bad. So
Bellamere, I think her name was.
what was her name?
Bellamere, I think.
Bellamere, right? Or Bellamere? No, Bellamere. Yeah, Bellamy's the asshole. Um, so that's
So
when I
that's
started
one
noticing
guy.
that like each storyline, right, is kind of depressing, and I love. Carlos knows this. I love depressing shit. Okay, I love to watch things that make me cry because it makes me feel right. I like it.
Recreational
So
sadness.
Yo, I swear. I swear. Anything,
I love it.
anytime it's like something depressing, it's like, oh, yeah, fuck me up. I'm
Oh,
in.
I got a real depressing one that you need to watch.
She
Yeah,
probably has
it's
already
really
watched it.
depressing.
What do you got?
Which one?
Um,
What?
what's that show I was telling you? For Your Eternity.
She. Oh, is that depressing though?
Oh my goodness!
Or is it just the
man.
beginning?
It's the whole show is depressing.
It's on my list
Okay,
too.
that's
Yeah, it's currently on
It's
my
on my
list.
list. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
have that on my list as well.
I was like,
I was
I'm not
gonna
gonna
say,
try.
I thought
This
you were
is
gonna
the
say you're
first
buying April.
episode. I was like, no, I ain't finna do this. I turned it off, and I was like, no, I got to see what happens next.
I told her
And I
because
wasn't watching it.
I told her she knows I don't like. She knows as much as you know. Like the things, most things won't get me to react emotionally. I told her to
Mm-hmm.
watch Ranking of Kings because that little fucking bastard made me feel so
Yeah, it's
much
on my list too.
anxiety and emotions from like his lack of being able to do anything. I was
Yeah.
like, he can't even talk, but he's making me feel I have anxiety because he can't get his message across, and like that's bothering me.
I had
Oh,
This guy can't talk either.
For your
oh,
eternity,
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch
bad,
it.
bad, bad,
I
bad.
gotta watch it. I gotta make
All
time
right,
for it. I'm trying to get caught up with Bungo right now because if I can get
I
caught up
have
with
to do that
Bungo,
too.
There's only like four
Yeah.
episodes out.
there's only 4 episodes out.
Yeah.
I'm on the last episode then.
Yeah, but there's not that many because I was
Yeah.
going to watch them, and I was like, we'll see.
I mean, the good thing about me and Sammy sharing a Crunchyroll account is she likes to wait till the season's over, so I don't. So
Mhm.
I'll be done with the season before she even starts it or thinks about starting it.
Mhm. Yep. Right now, my main focus is One Piece. I need to catch up because even my other friend Ruby, she's like, she has a list of reels, like videos saved for her to send me. She's
I
like, I can't
send
send you this right now.
I have a Herbal Synergy account on Instagram when I used to like advertise this a little more. And like I send
Uh-huh.
all my reels that I want to send you, but it's too soon to send it to that account. And every once in a while I'll go
Yeah.
through it and like, oh, okay, this one I can send now. This one I can send now.
And now Ruby has it like that too. Oh my gosh, she's like, Sammy, please pick up the pace. Please watch some more episodes. I'm like, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. Like it's hard when you. I have a 9 to 5 job, and then when I leave my job, I go work out sometimes, right? I'm just tired, and then I end up, I go to bed and I try to make myself watch at least one episode, and I end up falling asleep not because it's boring, but I'm just like physically tired. Like I can't. So the only days that I could really binge on it are weekends when I'm home or if I'm not out. And it's just like, oh my god, I need to find more time, like to
Sounds like you
fix
need to
my
stop
schedule
going
out.
out.
Huh?
Sounds like you need to stop going out and get you some One Piece in.
Dude, look, like I'm kind of like the same way. Cause like when I'm ready for bed, I like to lay down, I like to unwind with something like a show or something.
Mhm.
But like
Mhm.
also, as soon as I'm in bed, I want to pass out, and it's like I don't want to put anything on interesting because I'm gonna fall asleep during it. I'm not gonna know where I was. If it's freaking YouTube and
Right.
I fall asleep for a while, it's gonna keep playing other videos, and I won't know
Well, you
what's
could turn
what.
off that feature. You know that
Stop!
the
Don't
autoplay.
don't stop!
Yeah,
Don't
you can
make
turn
it
off
easier for him.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
you can turn off the
He wants to
autoplay
do
so it
it.
just goes on.
Just stop!
Yeah, you make it
I'm
up an
comfortable
excuse
just
like I
not
have a
watching YouTube. You
solution.
know?
Yeah, yeah, just turn off autoplay.
Stop!
Hey,
But with Crunchyroll, you can't do that. Wait, can you? Can you turn off autoplay with that or no?
you can.
I think you
You
can.
can. I'm gonna do it. All right. Why? See, one time I woke up. I went to sleep with like an episode, for example, 100. I woke up with episode like 125. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, where did this come from? That's what
At
happened.
150.
I
Let's
think,
see.
and I don't, I get why they're doing it, but like I feel like these companies would save a little money, especially the team that's animating One Piece right now. They didn't need to do like
Mhm.
fucking 5 minutes of recap, 5 minutes of intro,
Facts.
and then
Facts.
like
Yep.
10 minutes to 15 minutes of actual good content, and then like outro. Like, bro, just I'm okay with 15 minutes. Just cut out all the other shit for me.
Yeah, I told you what I was
Yeah.
watching. I was like, why I gotta watch the first 10 minutes of the episode again? The intro is 5 minutes, the outro is another five. I'm like, these are long as hell episodes for no reason.
So if I want to
That's why
recap, I'll
it's
just
lasting
watch
so
it again.
long.
Stop.
Yeah.
You know what might be a cheat way to like catch up? Just watch the recap of the next episode. Just keep watching recaps.
No,
Yeah.
I want the full on experience. So
No, not for you. Not for
Mhm.
you. I'm just saying, like someone wants to cheat their way. I told Irby for the longest, don't even watch One Piece. Play One Piece Pirate Warriors, and like you'll get a general idea of what's going on. The
That's a
entire.
movie, right?
Nah, it's a game.
It's a game. What?
It's like a Dynasty Warriors game. It's just like a beat 'em up game where like it follows the story to an extent, and then like it throws in some like side shit for you to have some fun.
Oh, okay.
And your teammate will always use the power ups that you accumulated through your time of fighting enemies
What a piece of
when they
shit.
settled in the corner. Yeah. Terrible teammate.
I agree.
Yeah. Talking about yourself.
It's me. I know.
You're the problem.
I'm the solution, motherfucker. First of all,
I remember I'd get to an enemy, like, often at least get all these enemies. I can't even use it because you depress yours on the outside of the map and you wasn't even fighting anyone.
as I told Sammy while we were waiting for you, all I know in any game I play is offense.
Mm. I'm support.
Terrible.
So
But yeah,
No, it's just like people relying on me. That's why.
we can go on for
complex.
we can go on forever at One Piece, but like we don't. I don't want to keep Sammy in the car too long, so I'm gonna ask her opinion on a couple more key factors in the show up to the point she's at. So you got up to we stopped at past Arlong. So the next key thing I want to talk about is Enel's lobby, saving Robin.
Hmm. Her backstory. I get why she felt the way. Like, I don't want to live and leave me here. But then Luffy made her realize that she has friends. She has people that she can rely on. And then when all the gang was right there at the rooftop, and he was telling her, "Tell us what you want right now." And then when she yelled those words, "I want to live," bro, I cried. I was crying. I was in depression mode, but at the same time happy because that's when Robin realized, like, I have a family, I have friends, I have something to live for, and that goes on.
It's rare, but like in this scene, both the English voice actor and the Japanese voice actor fucking slayed those lines.
Yes. Yes.
Like it hits
I'm
just as
watching it-
hard both times.
I'm watching a sub because it's better for me. Like that, I don't mind the dub version. I don't, but for me, I feel like I've watched sub so much now. Like I'm just so used to it. But like you said, they both English and Japanese, so good with like portraying the emotions that Robin feels at that moment, and it makes you it gives you goosebumps. It's so good. That and then Sanji, I'm gonna skip all the way forward to Whole Cake, but when Luffy said, "I can't become Pirate King without you," dude, that was that.
Real question:
So
does
good.
Our King even exist?
Yes,
It's been too long.
it
I
exists.
don't know. I forgot
It's
what he was
just
looking
vacant.
for
It's
when he told
vacant.
us in the first episode.
It's like Game of Thrones and
know?
Iron Throne. Someone didn't sit on it for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know. He said you'll be Pirate King like 800 episodes ago, and I haven't seen no progression since for Pirate
Oh my
King.
god.
What, man? That's so much progression.
I don't see it. It's
He's-
just,
He's an Emperor of the Sea right now. What are you talking about?
Emperor of the
For
Sea.
real.
That ain't apprentice.
You
to
saw his
Pirate
bounty?
King.
You saw his bounty?
Nah,
I ain't
you don't
worried
know
about
his
that.
current bounty, Sammy.
What?
You don't know his
it
current
went up?
bounty.
Oh my,
It goes up after every major arc.
oh my gosh. Okay. Well, his bounty at the arc I'm at is at the
1.5
billions right
billion.
now. Yeah, 1.5 billion. And what do you guys think? Like, okay, I know eventually it's gonna happen. He's gonna have to fight Shanks. How do you guys feel about that part? Like when that happens?
I feel
Or
like Luffy laid the groundwork early for that by getting his Shanks arm bit off by that little sea monster. So he already has a leg up. So
It was predetermined. I was like, I'm gonna get this
it's
nigga eventually.
premeditated. Because he's like, I gotta fight you sometime. Let me just get your arm out the way now.
I just gotta get the other arm. You can't have this hat back.
I, yeah. So I don't know. I feel like Shanks is, if they do end up fighting, Shanks is gonna put him down.
I
Just because
don't.
I want him to put him down,
I,
but I don't think that fight might not happen, considering he has that power. So
I don't think Luffy and Shanks will fight. I know he said it that like he wants to take down all the emperors, but like I don't think they'll fight for the simple reason that now that you're in Wano, Oda said there's two major story arcs left. There'll be some mini ones, which I'm currently in the middle of a mini one, but like major story arcs, and like I can only think about two unresolved issues, and that's Akino and Blackbeard. And I was just like, where's there room to fight Shanks?
Uh,
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking,
yeah.
I think Blackbeard, and this is just my opinion. I think Blackbeard is going to be the final like obstacle in the path to becoming Pirate King.
Final boss.
So I'm
or
thinking there's going to
or
be
yeah, Blackbeard kills Shanks and then Luffy's out for revenge.
stop.
That's
No, don't.
a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
So Blackbeard is technically the reason Ace was in that situation, so stop.
Yes,
There's
fuck
plenty of
Blackbeard.
motivation already.
double revenge,
Um,
double motivation.
and then Aki, I have to think like something like he. I think it'll be like maybe the Marines are gonna be like a like full on threat the second to final arc. I don't know. That's just my thought process. I feel like we can't just leave Akino in his throne of righteousness, in his opinion.
Right.
Like how can two people on justice be so opposing each other that one left the Marines or the Navy, whatever they're.
Right.
I liked Ice Dude.
He was
Yeah,
cool.
he is good. He is so good.
Yeah, and he joined back Black. Oh wait, yeah, just keep it moving.
Bro, but like I'm just saying, even after he gets Pirate King, there needs to be like
There
a
needs to be nothing
special. There
else.
needs to be a special chapter after on like the things they did after, because like Brooke still needs to see Laboon. I want to see Nami with her family again. I want to see Sanji with the
Yes.
chef again.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see none
Zoro
of
will
that.
probably stay with
Also with the
Luffy.
doctor.
Just end it.
Oh yeah,
I
Doctor
want to
Rain.
know where Zoro's from.
What's
Where the
up?
fuck did he come from? I want to know where Zoro's from. Like I get like the village that he grew up in with the girl that died, but like who was his mom?
I don't know.
Where was the mom when he was in like those like competitions in the dojo?
Well,
Like and where's the teachers?
I
Where's the teacher?
read something, and it said, and I don't recall seeing any proof of this, but it said that in the Thriller Bark arc with Moria in the shadow, where
Hmm.
Zoro got the cursed sword.
Yes.
It's saying that that guy he got the sword from is his ancestor.
Yeah, I read that too somewhere. No, my friend Ruby showed me that, and then
So
Oda is gonna make an anime based on him. Apparently.
yes, he is doing that. So like maybe Zoro's origins is actually Wano.
Well, that's been hinted to before.
Oh.
Yeah, true. But like, there's no concrete. Like, I ain't seen no one in Wano with green hair yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
It could just be a recessive gene, where someone with like I don't know, blue and yellow hair, or something, or two blue hairs can make a green hair, or two yellows make a green one. I don't know.
Right, right.
It just
Oh,
happens.
damn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I think? I don't know. You might want to put on some earmuffs for this piece, Sammy. So
No,
Okay,
stop.
let me disconnect.
yeah, I was gonna say so because I saw something, but I was like, nah. I just talked to you that one about the off the air. Yeah, I ain't gonna do
When
that.
I'm not in.
Or you're not listening. Yeah, but yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what the world has in store.
Okay, so going a little forward, I want to talk about both of you. We already talked about Ace, so we don't really need to talk about Ace. I want to talk about pre-time skip when Kuma sent them all flying, and then post-time skip when they met back on the archipelago.
Okay. They all got stronger, obviously. um, but we all thought that Kuma, well, for me at least, I thought that Kuma was like being a bad guy and like, just beating the shit out of them. But
Yeah, because like
the fact that
he came after Luffy before, and like Zoro did the thing that
yes,
that nothing happened. He
uh-huh.
just left without anything happening. But like, yeah, he shows up again, like, oh fuck.
Right. So I think like because I find out that Kuma actually worked with the dragon. That's why I feel like Kuma was like, okay, let me save his son for just a bit, and then like obviously his son comes with packages, which is the crew, and it made everyone believe that they were gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, Marineford happened. Um, and then Luffy vows to get stronger, and that's when Rayleigh was, training him. And the fact that he spent more time with Luffy than the actual crew, it's so funny to me.
Bro, that is
But
wild.
it's so funny. But everything was, it made sense where Chopper ended up, where I don't know what happened with Robin. Like, I know she ended up with Dragon, right? What I still don't get why her skin is so light. I don't get that, but it is what it is.
I think she just spent way too much time in the snow. But like, Kuma must have like elite fucking awareness about his like the world
Yes,
map.
He's half
yes, and
robot,
like,
dog.
and where Zoro ended up with Mihawk, perfect. That's how he fucking got stronger. And Sanji, that was just petty. That was just so petty for him to end up there. But yeah, with Usopp also, he ended up as soon as he eating the food got fat as fuck. But then as soon as he saw that Ace passed, he was like, no, I gotta get stronger for Luffy. Motherfucker is strong, but he's still a scaredy cat, and
He's still
I'm not
fucking
over that.
useless.
I don't know if he's
He's not
strong.
as useless though. Like he has it just frustrates me. Like Usopp, you still lie about being like the best, but show it. Show that you're the best. Like I like prove it. And
And
then he
what
ends up showing up.
what gets me about Usopp is like in Dressrosa, he unlocked observation hockey.
Did he though?
Did he?
Yeah, the when he had to scare the little girl into like and make her
Sugar?
faint. That was
Yeah.
observation hockey, and like he couldn't see the window, and under pressure, like it unlocked, and he could actually see clearly where.
Oh right.
But
Okay,
then
I
there's
didn't know that
no
was
signs of
it.
him using it again.
So it's like
It
a
was
one-time
a
use and that's it.
freak accident.
A freak accident, bro. Like we're like a
Just like
whole
how
two
Luffy's
major arcs
Marine
over.
Force. That was a freak accident too. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, Usopp might be, one of the better characters. Wouldn't mind seeing him get his shine as the main character.
Stop. The Luffy hate must stop.
I didn't say I was hating Luffy. I said maybe nice to see him get his shine.
Usopp, in my opinion, is the weakest character on this ship.
It is.
I
He
don't.
is. He is.
Well, I'd say Nami, but
Nah.
No, Nami be pulling through too. She is a scary cat too, but when she has to toughen it up, she will. She will. Don't
she
bag on
just
my girl Nami. She's
she
not.
just submits money bags. Is all.
She has my lesbian heart.
She was weak till she got that staff.
Listen, everyone needs a weapon. Usopp without his slingshot
Mhm.
is a liar. It's just a liar.
He got his
No,
hammer
but he's
though.
actually very technical and smart because he's the one that not for nothing he provided the staff to Nami and upgraded it. So he's smart.
If
He's
there
just a
wasn't
scary
no
cat.
Usopp, there would not be no Nami.
That would be a navigator, Nami.
Nah,
She would still be.
she still navigates. Yeah, dog. Like,
Would be no
Yeah.
warrior Nami though.
No,
She'd be
don't.
you. They would change her name to Peach San because that's what she gonna be without Usopp.
Thought you were gonna call her
kidnapped by
Sakura,
Bowser.
bro. I honestly thought you were gonna say
I
Sakura.
ain't gonna disrespect her like that. But
I was like,
she is
let's
useful.
not get crazy now, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but yeah.
Oh man. Um. So yeah, I think when Kuma sent everyone flying, like seeing Luffy break down like that, and this is
Mhm.
prior to Marineford, like seeing him like feel so hopeless and like weak and like like doubt his dream because he can't even protect his friends, like that hurt me. Stop. But
No,
then
but it's true. It's true.
but then when the 2 year time skip came and like Sentimaru like said PX5 attack real straw hat and he just dodged the 3 beams and was like, yo, too slow. I'm like, oh, that's my deck.
Yeah, that was so good. That was so hype.
I
It
still
was
can't believe
so
he
good.
thought fake Sanji and fake Zoro were real.
That was Chopper. Right.
It was Luffy
That
too.
was That was me too. Oh my god, it was Chopper mostly though. I was like, Chopper, you stupid, but you so cute. I love you.
Why are you guys ignoring me? He ran away crying.
Like Chopper couldn't
Right.
have smelled their scents, really? You forgot what they smell like? Because animals store like 100 scents in their noses. So,
True.
yeah.
True. But
Okay,
I don't
so
know. Sometimes logic goes out the window.
fast forward to like we found Sabo again. Sabo revealed himself.
Hmm.
Fucking Robin knew the whole time, didn't say shit.
Was that her
I don't
secret to
think she
tell,
knew
though?
shit.
I
I
think
don't think
she
she knew though.
I think she knew.
If she did know, is that her secret to tell, though?
She had to know because Sabo got his memories back after Ace died, and then there was the 2 year time skip of training.
Yeah. But
Mm-mm.
was that was that her secret
Her secret.
to divulge is the real question.
Yeah. Yeah. He's right.
Did Sabo want to keep it a secret though? Is that what we're insinuating?
I think so, in a way. I think he wanted to surprise Luffy too. Like, probably. And it was a nice surprise.
I mean, who was he going to tell? He's like, yeah, I'm Sabo and I'm alive.
Right.
The people that needed to really know he was alive wasn't nowhere near him.
Right.
And they were eventually going to meet up. So,
Allegedly,
yeah, no, he was full going on for that,
that
for
flare
the,
flare fruit, yeah.
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 Before Sabo
But
showed up, I was like doing my best speculating who Luffy would give the fruit to. I was like, would it be? Could it be? And like, it can't be Zoro. Like, Zoro doesn't need a devil fruit. Maybe Usopp.
No. No.
Like he could do. He can
Not
use
even,
his
not
sniper
even
ability with flames. I don't know. That was my thought process.
yeah,
nah.
I do think
I,
that their whole crew's like partnered up between one person has a devil fruit and one doesn't.
They have
So I
just
don't
enough
know.
people to save the people who can't swim.
Yeah.
right.
So I don't know. If you gave someone the crew to add fruit without adding 2 new people, it would just like upset the balance. So
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the only other person might have been Frankie, which might have came in handy when he's making his machines.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yo, poor
but yeah,
Frankie. Yo, Big Mom fucked that ship up.
show did.
Yeah.
Every time
I hate her.
I was like stressed about the situation with Pedro and like Katakuri on the ship, and I was also like, yo, the ship though, like she is wrecking it. Get out of there.
All because she was fucking hungry. That's what
Hangry.
irks me.
Can't
Because
believe that.
sometimes
Can't believe that bitch ate the kids.
I was
sometimes you
like,
get
no.
hangry and you
And
have
then
no other option.
I don't know how you're. Even as a child, I hate her, and I get that she's a child. She don't, quote unquote, she don't know better, right? But like, how do you do that and not realize that you ate your freaking friends? Like, no, I don't know. Big Mom's story is just, she's just horrible. She's a horrible whatever she is. I don't think she's human. Whatever the fuck she is, she's horrible, and I hate her, and I would like for her to die. So that's all I can say.
But as far as Whole
Very
Cake
strong.
go, what's up, Irby?
That's a very strong opinion there.
Hey, listen, Big Mom's a bitch.
Oh, Big Mom's a bitch.
Big
And
Mom's a
Blackbeard
bitch.
too. What did I tell you about Blackbeard? I want him to suffer a very like traumatizing and torturous death because of what happened and how he like just out of nowhere stole freaking Whitebeard's devil fruit too. I don't know how that happened. There we go.
There are people
Go on.
speculating that since he knows how to have more than one devil fruit, that he's gonna have a zone type fruit as well. I was like, bro, stop. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
How the
Or it
frick
could
are you
be a
gonna beat
whole
him?
different type devil fruit called creator fruit, which is why technically it'd be something like, maybe Luffy's fruit's not a Zoan type, but a different type of Zoan type A or something. I don't know. Because yeah, his power and Blackbeard power might be the same somewhat. I have to explain more, but I don't divulge too much.
Yeah, you already got a little risky there.
Yeah, I know. I'm all about risque. Very risque. But yeah, no.
I'm sorry. I wish I was caught up more so I can, you guys can say whatever you want.
Bro, the way I have to like explain my hypeness to her, because like when this thing came out that she had to avoid like the plague first came out, Sammy was like the only person. Sammy's the only person I talked to that like actually actively, and actively is a strong word, watches One Piece. So like when I'm excited about something, I have to like share that with her in a way where I don't say anything. I was just like, let's just say I learned something that made everything since the first episode a lie.
And I don't get that still. I don't get
Yeah,
that
you talk
still.
to me about it. I'm always be willing to listen to you.
Nah, dog. So you can slander my dog and I can defend my dog. I just
It leads to interesting discussions.
but anyways, yeah, Sammy's in Wano. You have a long journey in Wano. It's gonna be an emotional roller coaster, and I look forward to your reactions to it. I always get like 20 messages in a row once you start binging something, and I wake up, I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah. Like she,
time to
she's
listen to
near.
this.
Oh, yeah.
And she'd be so excited she
Um,
forgets to talk about things. I'm like, but what about this and this and this?
yes, don't. That's my fault too because like I said, I had tunnel vision, and once something grabs my attention, I just like, oh, that. But then this happened. I know this happened, but like something more hype happened. I'm gonna talk about the more hype thing. I didn't forget about the lesser hype thing. I still remember it, but I'm gonna be like, and this happened, and this happened, this happened. No, that's just me. But
Yeah, and like in whole case, she completely neglected to bring up Brooke to me. I'm like, yo, but like, how about Brooke versus Big Mom?
yo, no, Brooke's fight with Big Mom, bro, badass. But yes,
That man's
it wasn't. And I'm
MVP
saying
of
like
this
it's
arc. Like Brooke saved Whole
for
Cake.
real, dude. I would. And when he pulled out the copy of the polygraph and however you say it, I was like, yo,
Phonograph.
that's my boy. I was so happy.
Okay, all right. So we're caught up on Sammy's journey, somewhat kind of sped through
Mm-hmm.
because we got sidetracked with good conversation. Let's go into um, what show did you know was an anime when you were watching it got you hooked on anime? And like when I say that, I mean like, see, when I was a kid, I watched Pokemon, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, I watched Dragon Ball, but like all those were just cartoons to me because I didn't know they were anime until my cousin on Toonami was like, "Yo, you gotta watch this anime Bleach with me." And I'm like, "The fuck are you talking about? What the hell is an anime?" And he puts it on like, "Yo, I fuck with this," and like,
You have your cousin blame for Bleach.
yes.
Noted.
Bleach is dope, bro. So it was like, then that's when I discovered, like,
I mean, not
oh,
Bleach. I would
this
say
is like
One
an
Piece.
outsourced content from Japan, and I can watch more of it online. I don't have to wait weekly to watch this. And then that's when you get introduced to the sub, and like you learn that you can watch more episodes further if you watch the Japanese version with subtitles. And then you learn that you can get even further content if you just read the manga, because the manga's always ahead of the anime. So that's Bleach was the first anime that got me hooked on anime.
Okay.
Herbie.
Oh, it would sound like she wanted to go, so you let her go.
No, go ahead, Kirby. Go ahead.
Let's see here. I don't know. It's probably Dragon Ball Z because I remember making little action figures with tails, like the little form, and then I ended up making them. I should have used that for all your One Piece talk. Should have had it run the whole episode. Um, but yeah, I used to make little tails on my action figures, and then I have bigger action figures for the monkey forms. Um, yeah, there was also the Ronin Warriors was another I watched, and I think Voltron was an anime too. All those shows when I was younger.
It still amazes me that Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime. But go ahead, Tammy.
For me, I didn't know it was an anime, but Sailor Moon was like the first one that I watched thinking it was a cartoon, but like the one that I knew was anime, completely different from you guys, was High School Host Club. I'm not sure if you heard of that one. It only has one season, but very good
Yeah, I
rom
watched
com.
it. Yeah, it's kind of
It's a
weird.
good rom com.
Yeah,
uh, that's the
didn't know
one that
you
got
was
me.
a girl. What?
Huh?
Me neither. That was crazy.
That's the one that got me hooked. And then I like but also with you Dragon Ball Z was also a quote unquote cartoon that I used to watch as well before I knew it was an anime. But then, like I said, High School Host Club was the one thing that I was like, oh, that's anime? Okay, cool. Now I know that Naruto, One Piece, Pokemon was all considered anime when I was watching it. So,
Yeah, I used to just consider them cartoons,
hmm
but you gotta be correct when you talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly. Did you guys ever watch Zatch Bell?
I did watch Zatch Bell. I love Zatch Bell, actually.
That one was a good one too, and that was I also thought was a cartoon, but it was an anime.
I
Yeah,
I remember Zatch Bell because I used to watch Zatch Bell on Toonami, and like it was also
Yeah,
like Bo 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 Bo. The guy with the yellow afro and the nose hairs. He'd fight with the nose hairs.
yeah, I remember that show was weird.
And
That
then,
one was weird.
but you can find that one. There's an anime that was out around that time. It's called Mars, and it's an isekai. Now that I'm actually remembering it, it's actually an isekai. And this kid ends up in another world. And he has like this little mallet with a ball attached, and the ball like it's alive. It talks, and like he goes throughout that world, like leveling up the ball and things. Like it was such a good anime, and like I never finished it on Toonami, but I found it online one time, and like I watched it again. But like now I can't find it again. I wanted to watch it from start to finish again, and I can't find it.
yeah.
Mm.
Yu Yu Hakusho is another one you should look at.
I should. I
Was
should.
it?
I'm hoping they remaster like they're doing Rowan, like they're doing Kenshin, because like it. As I'm getting older, it's getting harder to watch older stuff.
It's gonna be hard to look in the
It's
mirror.
because it's banned. I'm
That
telling
too. Stop.
That's from my joke I made.
I know, but
Yeah.
Sammy, do you have anything coming up that you're looking forward to?
The last season of Bongo Stray Dogs, like you said, I like to binge watch and as soon as all the episodes are out. And now I'm finding out there's another season coming out. I'm contemplating on waiting till season. I don't know if I want to do that though,
You gotta
but
wait a whole another year.
If this, I would say this because I don't think you watched the last season before the current one out right now, right?
I didn't. No.
Okay, wait until this season finishes before you watch the last one because you're gonna they go right into each other. So I don't think you're gonna wanna.
Oh, cliffhanger. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
Like hanging off.
Um, but besides that, also One Piece. I want to get. I don't. It's not that I want to get it over with, but I want to get into the hype that everyone's in. sorry, sorry.
The crickets in One Piece. Enough of that.
Herbie said enough One Piece.
sorry,
50 minutes of One Piece. I'm over this.
Nah, I'm kidding.
But
No, just talk about what you
Bongo
want to
Stray
talk
Dogs is
about.
something. Oh, I'm not sure if Blue Lock is also coming out soon, but if it is,
Oh
I want to get
man,
on that. I want to
freaking
get
love
on
Blue
Blue
Lock.
Lock
Love Blue Lock.
like right now. And that's the one show. That's the one show anime that you made me like. You were like you had to watch it every time it comes out, and I did. and I hated it because there was so many cliffhangers. But it was good.
Say,
I
listen,
loved it.
listen. You're watching this with me. I'm not waiting to talk about this. This show is good.
So good. But yeah, I want to watch it.
Irby, you got anything you're looking forward to?
That is a good question.
I'm full of those.
Sometimes you are, but no, don't really have that much looking forward to. Maybe looking forward to Jing Sung Woo, the audiobook. I know the reading form is out, but I prefer the audiobook. Like hearing all the little sound effects. Pachoo, pachoo. It's pretty funny.
I do enjoy listening. I actually, every time I know the audiobook is close to coming out, I try to listen from volume 1 up to the recent. Because I just never get tired of listening to it. And like, Sammy's been buying the books and she hasn't read a single fucking one.
Not bad.
Yeah, I was about to pre-order volume 8.
She actually has my first, I guess this one's a manhwa, but she has my first book that I ever bought. Just because I wanted her to read this shit. And she's been supporting the artist by buying it, but she hasn't been supporting me by reading it.
You didn't even give me the book.
It's coming out. It's coming out. Don't worry. I'm gonna read it.
You're not. You said
She's not, bro. She's gonna wait for the anime.
No, you said you have to finish One Piece before you do anything else, and you're not gonna finish that anytime soon.
That's why. He gets it.
Anytime soon.
She's not
Might
gonna...
be 2025.
I wish you knew how much time went in between her like binging episodes and then her not watching any.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's like she like keeps track of how many episodes she watches. Like, I'm not gonna watch for like twice that many days.
It's not my fault. I get tired.
Oh man.
What about you? Carlos? What are you looking forward to?
I say it all the time. I'm gonna keep saying it until it fucking comes out because they pushed it back. I need to see how the Solo Leveling anime comes out. I want it. I need it. I love it. I buy every form of this fucking thing possible. I buy the manga. I buy the light novel. Then I buy the audiobook of the light novel. And I'm sure when this comes out and it's out on Blu-ray, I'm going to be buying the Blu-ray stuff. One Piece is a little difficult. There's a lot of freaking manga. So I've devoted myself to like waiting until the collector, the box set comes out. I'm
like
caught up on box sets for
$1,000. Yeah.
Nah, it came back out like there were people selling it for like $1,000, but eventually they like came out. We got restocked, so like they were at a fair price. I want to buy the Bleach mangas, but I had like they're there, but I haven't done it yet. Got new responsibilities.
Just waiting on. Yeah.
Got new responsibilities. But that's all I have left to talk about. Do you guys have anything you want to mention?
Nope.
No.
Good? We're all good? Good going around?
We're all good.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Hold your applause. I'm not done. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, share us. Damn it, Irby, stop. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for joining us, Sammy. Bye.
Bye.